Okay, finish the rapport piece. These are 10 or 11 different core points that I want you to think about when you're stepping into rapport. Take the time to think about each one. We put a lot of time into preparing this. These are things that help you develop your rapport. Assess yourself. Am I good at this or am I bad at this? Number one, be yourself. Okay, don't want you to be someone else. It doesn't work when you're someone else. You're not confident. Be confident of who you are, like who you are, be happy with you, who you are. Be aware that you shouldn't be talking up and you shouldn't be talking down to people. Yeah, so be yourself, be comfortable. You love your product, you love what you're doing, it's exciting. Number two, it's being warm and kind, yeah, right? It's a critical thing in life, yeah? You want to be warm, you want to be kind. The people that are warm and kind are definitely a lot more successful, okay? Look, and again, you can read this, yeah? People that are genuinely interested in other people do a lot better in life, yeah? So the number one trait that I look for in sales and sales management is curiosity. I want them to be interested in other people, other things, why it happens that way, what it's about, what the world's about. So being curious, showing interest is critical. Yeah? Look, I don't want you to fake this, but when you see something that's good, you something that's interesting, there's nothing wrong with paying a compliment. I really like what you did with that there. I love the article that you wrote. You were your world land speed champion. You sold the suit, yeah, right, that did this, and this. So there's a lot of things you can do there that if you've done your research, it makes it a lot easier for you. Don't be needy, okay? It's shocking, yeah, right, how needy people are. I mean, I don't know if it's cultural, I don't know if it's generational, I don't know, right? But being needy is a very, very dangerous thing to do in a sales meeting. I don't step in there needy. If the client doesn't want to deal with me, I'm okay with that. Be okay. You shouldn't be needy. Timing is critical, okay? So we need to realize that there is a process here. There is a cycle here. You can't jump ahead. If you do jump ahead or the client jumps you ahead, it causes a problem for you because you've lost control. It happens to me all the time, a lot. I go into a meeting and the client takes control of it and it makes it very, very difficult. I try and focus on people's cultures. And like here, it's not just about race, it's not just about nationality, it's about age, it's about where they come from. There's a lot of different things, and learning how to mirror and match people, yeah, right, and engage with them in a more effective way based on their personality is critical. Yeah? Don't interrupt, okay? So don't interrupt. That's my worst sin. Do not interrupt, okay? Listen to them. When there's a pause in the rapport, okay? Don't interrupt you, right? Let them think. Let them respond to you. Let them respond to what they were saying. Let the conversation carry on. Keep an open mind. Don't judge. Don't jump to conclusions. I always try and think in terms of don't assume anything. Don't assume anything, okay? And when I'm listening to people, this active listening thing that I was telling you about is try and picture what they're saying, okay? Try and picture what they're saying, why they're saying it, and what they actually mean, okay? So I find that visualization helps me a lot when it comes to active listening. Ask clarifying question. Again, we're going to cover this later on, but what this means is a question like, look, I'm not sure you meant this or this, yeah, right? Could you clarify that for me? Or can you back up a second? I didn't understand what you just said, yeah? People like that, right? If you can do that in a meeting at least once, okay, that really, really changes the relationship. And then finally, ask questions to ensure understanding. Don't ask leading questions that are about judging people, that are about telling them what to do. Yeah, great, now I know you've got a need, yeah, right? Just ask questions to understand, yeah? Don't let leading questions take control of your life, yeah? So that's 13 key points, not 11, yeah? 13 key points that I want you to think about when you're navigating through rapport. You see, rapport and research are complicated. They're critical to the sales process. But thinking of these things allows you to be far better at it, which then creates a better relationship, which then leads you into the next parts of the process in a much more effective way.